Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be starting off a new save on an old game, and this game is Championship Manager 0102, and this is my favourite Championship Manager and one of my favourite games of all time. The amount of hours I put into this game is just insane. I can remember as a youngster, as 11/12-year-old, and plus I used to play this game, you know, God, in like 2005, 2006. I used to just play it. I loved it. And the amount of hours I put into it, I remember being up at like stupid o'clock in the morning when I had to be at school and stuff like that, just playing it, getting stressed out and everything like that. I just loved it. I downloaded this for free on FM Scout. What you got to do is download it, you unzip it onto your, like, say, desktop, and then you mount the image onto a disk, you burn it, and then the game goes onto the disk. You can play it. It's free and it's perfect. So far so good. I ain't had any problems yet. Um, I just love this game, and no matter how old I am, I could be 100 year old. If I still can remember these things, I will remember this game. I just love it. So I thought I'd do a new save, for nostalgia reasons, and you know, create a save before the Abramovich era with Chelsea, and just really go through the game again. Look at the older players and what the current players look like back then, just stuff like that. Um, this is before Abramovich. Ken Bates was the owner back then. Um, I'll quickly. Okay, let's go to the Chelsea squad. No, let's go to the transfers. Right, let's go to the transfers now. Okay, we've signed Romario from Vasco da Gama. Romario, when I was younger, I just was obsessed with the Italians and the Brazilians. And Romario, one of those guys alongside Ronaldo, the guy was just insane. Look at those goals for Brazil, 69 in 82. That's just insane. He's 35 on this current save. He was born in 1966 and he's still got acceleration of 15. His finishing is 16. His flair is 20 and his positioning is 15. So I'm just saying that's amazing for a man of 35, and he's got technique of 20. I just thought I'd get him. Why not? And we bought JJ Okocha because I always used to buy this guy no matter what. And no matter what team I was managing, JJ Okocha was one of the first players I'd want to buy. His skill and everything like that. Me and my friends always used to talk about him, and we'd always here's another thing, I used to play, obviously, Championship Manager and Football Manager when I was at school, and, there were only a select group of people in my year or a year above or a year below that played Championship Manager or Football Manager. So the people that played it normally would get together now and again, maybe at someone's house, and play the game, and we'd talk about the players that we wanted. And I remember I had this book, it was like something like the 100 stars, the FIFA World Cup 98, something like that. And we'd always look at these players in this big book I had, and we'd like research them on Championship Manager and see how good they were on there. We used to do all sorts, and I'll tell more of those stories as I do these videos. I think it's best that we go to the game anyway. So we got JJ Kocher. Um, we sold Mark Bosnich to Southampton for 2.5, the ex Aston Villa and Manchester United goalkeeper. And we sold Winston Bogard to Sevilla. Kind of infamous Chelsea player he is because he won a lot of money, but he sat out his contract, which I don't blame him because he won a lot of money. Why leave when you wouldn't have gone to another club and made much more money? So he's kind of infamous because the manager didn't want him. So let's look at the tactics anyway. I'm going to be playing three up front, three in midfield with Mario, Zola, and Hasselbank. That's a formidable strike force right there. Lampard, Jody Morris, Petit in midfield, Babioro, Desai, Terry, Ferreira, and Kudicini. We've got a few injuries or a few players that can't play. Like I'd like to play a coach, but I can't at the moment because he's not registered. We signed him after we registered the team. So we're going to be going into today's game. Let me just register with Mario. Against Beligi. So let's kick off. I'll put the commentary speed on fast. so it don't go through the game too quick. Okay, it's going to be hard to really follow up with this. Okay, Hasselbank just wide there, it said. Right, we've scored, and it's Zola. Oh, it's been disallowed. Oh no. The plot thickens. Okay, we're at home anyway. It's the 13th of September 2001. And in 2001 in September, that wasn't a good month, put it that way. Okay, that's a goal, and it's from Zola. So he's finally got a goal, 13th minute. You know, another thing about this game, man, it's, you know, compared to, say, the modern football manager games, it's nowhere near as, you know, that many stuff that you got to do with the tactics and everything like that. It's very basic, which is cool for the kids, I suppose. I suppose if you've got like a young kid, a young brother that wants to play football manager with you could get him into these older games, and they can learn from that. Okay, with Mario Desai, Babiaro shoots, but it's off the woodwork. Like 40 minutes. Babiaro. God, I used to love Babiaro. I remember his celebration, like 100 flips or whatever it were. The Nigerians seem to like doing those flips. I remember Martins, who likes to do that still. Okay, but he holds onto the ball. Let's look at latest scores. Aston Villa in UEFA Cup. Okay, match overview half time. Let's go look at the tactics. I think I'll take Hasselbank off because he's played a lot of games. Well, most of the games so far this season. I'll show you the games that we've played anyway. Before I get going, I'll bring on Johnson. And I'll take off Desai. No, I'll take off Terry for Gallas. William Gallas. Let's restart the match. I think I'll call this series something like Before Abramovich. You know, something like that. Because Ken Bates was the owner back then. People don't want to be giving away free kicks to us with Zola taking them, more Hasselbank. Okay, long range misses the target. Match starts. God, we've completely dominated them. Witches. You know, but this is not the same Chelsea as modern day Chelsea, is it? This is a. I'd say Chelsea back then were a top 6 team, top 7 team. You know, looking to get into the Champions League maybe. You know, but UEFA Cup most of the time. Okay, corner kick. It's got some bad weather down here today where I am. A little bit of snow, bit of rain, very cold. I really want my Mario to score. This is his debut. I'm going to put the commentary speed up a little bit here. Yes, we scored Zola again. Hopefully he can complete a hat-trick. Yes. Good Johnson scores, the Icelandic man who's currently playing for Bolton. So he's still playing. It's a corner. If you have... Oh, doesn't matter. I was going to say something there, but doesn't matter. Right, 4-0. We're playing some sexy football here. And that's it, 4-0. Okay, I'm going to show you the previous results we've had. Let's go on fixtures. Still getting used to it a little bit. Okay, we had a friendly against Burnley, 2-0 win, and then we beat Everton 2-1. We had a defeat against Newcastle, a very tight game that was, and then we had a 1-0 win against Aston Villa, and then a 4-2 defeat against Tottenham. We actually got Lampard sent off, but they were winning at the time. But we started pushing on before he gets sent off, and then they just took over. And then we've just had this 4-0 win, so we've got Manchester United next. Let's have a look at their squad quickly. Barthez, oh god, I remember him being the goalkeeper that smoked. Roy Carroll, I think he still plays. Last time I remember he was in Greece with Olympiacos. Van Nistelrooy, what a legend. Dwight York, Andy Cole, Andy Cole, Solskjaer, Varane, which, he didn't have the best of luck in England, did he? David Beckham, he was only 26 there. 20 set pieces, 20 passing, legend. And how much is worth? 18 million. See, this is 2001, 2002. 18 million back then were insane amount of money. In fact, let's have a little look at Arsenal squad. I just want to have a quick look at their squad. Leeds United, they had like Viduka back then. Yeah, Mark Viduka. I just remember he had a massive head. I remember him Australian. 25 he were back then. Still a young'un. Right, let's look at Arsenal squad because their squad back in the day was just insane. Okay, let's look at the tactics. Henry, Bergkamp, Perez, Vieira, Parler, I remember Loren, Cameroon international, Ashley Cole, Campbell, Tony Adams, Luzny, Ukrainian international, Richard Wright, David Seaman should be in that, to be honest. Canu, Van Bronckhorst. I mean, just what a squad that is. What a squad. I mean, that is amazing. Anyway, that's just me. I just love looking at all the old squads and that. Sometimes I'll go on like Wikipedia and look at like the old players that I remember watching as a youngster and like just read about all the information about them and everything like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first video, guys. I'm really enjoying this game. I've literally had all those games in space for like an hour and a half or something like that, just messing about. So if you want to download this game yourself, I'll leave the link in the description to FM Scout, and if you follow the instructions, it's pretty straightforward. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.